So, welcome everybody. With Graveyard Keeper, I hope you're ready to tend to some corpses and raise some crops and do whatever the fuck Graveyard Keepers definitely do and things they probably don't need to or shouldn't be doing, but they're doing anyway. But here we go. We play. And we continue from where I left off, up here with the 5 points. That was the one I was in on. That's the one I was in on for the stream. Here we go, at my sweet home. Also notice, I like there's a chest at the base of my bed, as well as the one over here, with all of my food that I've slapped down in it. Oh yes, and we've got the hiccup grass, that way we can slap it over to the merchant. But that'll be a little bit until it's the merchant day, because he was the little guy with raised up hands. So we'll go ahead and just throw that away into the chest for now. This home isn't gingerbread? It's not sweet at all? Oh man. You're right, I think it's just made out of wood and stone. We can't eat that for a snack. Man. We should also go ahead— oh man, I have a lot of berries. Yeah, we should look at any sort of foods we're able to make here. That way I can, you know, work for a longer period of the day. I think I've already filled up my garden with as many seeds as I could plant. Or as I had planted at the time. Just take a look at that. What does it take to make burger? Onions? Oh. I don't have any onions. Don't have any cabbage. Can't make sandwich. I can make some more dough though, so I would be able to bake some more bread. Let's do that. If I had some chickens and a cow. If I wonder, can I raise animals? I know that I can go to town and buy eggs and milk. Can I just Stardew Valley Harvest Moon this shit and get my own chickens and cows? Then we could also maybe butcher them and have additional meat. Yeah, let's go ahead and start on some bread. Get that cooking, and then I'll come back in there to cook some mushrooms and some apples, I think. Just a graveyard full of critters. No, I don't think I want to put the animals in the graveyard. I was thinking, you know, I've got land over here. Put them over here instead. You could raise maggots. See? Bang, and then that will fill up all of my crop spots. Doop! So I'm not seeing any extra work icon pop up. And looking at my tools, I certainly don't have a watering can either. I guess that means I don't have to water my crops as I pull out a bucket of water. So that's pretty good. That's something I don't have to spend my time on then. The grave dirt is extra fertile. Do you think I could go just take some graveyard dirt and bring it over here for my garden to use? Also, it seems I have chosen to sleep at kind of a bad time because, look, the moon is rising. So I just end up sleeping through the day, I guess. I want these mushrooms. Excuse me. There we go. What is this? A little stump? Get rid of it. And I would also like some more wood to keep, because there are a lot of things for crafting that require wood. As I believe I need several planks and maybe grab and bring along some flitch pieces so I can see about building that bridge over at the swamplands. Maybe that's what we'll go ahead and focus on at the moment. I should also maybe peek and see a little reminder of the quests we have. So we've got Inquisitor and talking to him. we need to go over to the Witch Hill for the portal. We need to, that's my general large quest. Sorry, I'm kind of combining the Astrologer and portal and Witch Hill. Portal on Witch Hill, activate long-term goal. Talk to the Astrologer about the portal. That was Lighthouse guy, so we had to go to him on the moon symbol. We need to make nice with the merchant and bring him some hiccup grass. Lighthouse Keeper wants some moths. We'll have to unlock that. Oh yes, and we also had dig for the cake. We want some honey pots. Oh, that's something I had forgotten about completely, is the iron axe for the woodcutter. And then a stamp to sell meat to Horadric. That was fairly expensive to purchase, or we haven't been able to talk to Snake yet, but we can talk to Snake and get a fake stamp from him apparently. Oh yeah, and we have Donkey too. As you point out how the donkey has no social points. He wanted to start being paid in carrots, huh? So we're gonna have to prep some of those or else we're not gonna get any more corpses. Alright, and I think that qualifies as the iron axe, so we want some simple iron parts. Which is just right over here. I have got plenty of iron bars. Ooh, and actually even saying that, do I have any normal iron ore? Because, oh, I do, but not a lot. Only 3 pieces. Ooh, we do have quite a bit of firewood, so we can huck that in there. And then start smelting that iron. There we go. Wonderful. And then we'll make an axe for that guy. That takes a shit ton of energy. I think if we had a better anvil, not this just pathetic wooden one, we probably wouldn't be spending so much energy on making some of these things. So let's hop over here. Smithing, perhaps, for the better anvil. Here we go. Anvil 2. Oh, actually, I even have just a normal anvil already unlocked. Let's peek. What does it take to make the anvil? Unless I am able to unlock it. Yeah, you can see that has a fucking check. This one does not. I have not unlocked this. I grab it. There we go. Now I can make that anvil. Oh my god, that's easy. Hell yeah. I make the anvil. Yeah, and this is just a straight better version of my wooden anvil. So I figure I can probably just delete that later on, and now we've got this new anvil to start crafting at. And looking over here on the right to see how many energy points it takes. X, 15. X, 20. So it is just better. Even just looking down here, I can make a rusty hammer at this one. 25% better? Hell yeah. Now if I need something that requires some complex iron parts, boom, I'm able to make them. Ooh, and it's partway through the day. I think I should be able to go run down and see the woodcutter, yeah? Give him this new axe I just made. Wait. Pick mushrooms, and then we continue. Oh, I was still up standing next to my house. I should have probably started cooking up some more shit in my oven. And also as I walk by, let's pick these red flowers. That way we can always be sure we've got those on hand for doing any nice little flower patches at my graveyard. Lovely. You know, with all the times I've walked past this huge wheat field area, I don't think we've actually looked at what's above and below it. I'm just always just walking through it. I didn't really want that yellow flower. The yellow flowers look like dandelions. I don't know how much I care about dandelions. What? I didn't realize there was a little bee area over here. Does that mean I can shake this tree and collect the honey from it? Yes. Then it's like I'm stealing honey from this beekeeper guy here. Ooh. Oh, I can buy bees from him? And honey and some beeswax. So I suppose it even kind of extends overall that I don't have to do everything myself. I could always just walk down to the people in town here and just buy shit from them. Hi there, Corey.
Hi, I'm Corey.
I'm the graveyard keeper. Nice to meet you.
If you need some stone materials, I'll be happy to help you. For wooden materials, you can visit my brother, Tress.
Yep, they're definitely brothers. And all you can buy from him is a piece of stone and some firewood. So there you go, like you've commented, chat. Corey, like quarry. And then you have Tress, kind of like trees. Like there's also this sign here that says no chopping them down. So if I walk up to the trees, it does not give me a tree chop symbol. These oh! No energy. That means, not Jello. Maybe I'll eat a berry. And thank you for following, Corfunculus. Appreciated. Yeah, they do have thematic names there. Either your name is just a title, like Inquisitor over here, or you just have a sort of pun thematic name. See? Corey and Tress are at least better than this guy over here who doesn't even have a name. He just goes by fucking Woodcutter. You know, honestly, I don't know that I have a name even. I think I might just be known as the Graveyard Keeper, so I'm even at that lower position like Woodcutter here. I'm just Graveyard Keeper. There you go, dude. I made you that better axe. I'll give you 2 recipes, pasta and lasagna. That will be all you need to keep cutting trees all day long. What? Vegetarian? What? Meat is expensive! The trick is in slow-releasing carbs. Lentils have even better protein. There we go, chat. Now we can make lasagna and pasta. The question now is just how difficult are those to make, and can I even get them? Oh, no more energy, so I can't pick. Imagine, here you are, you see some flowers growing at the side of the road, and you look at them. They look really nice. You go, hell yeah, I think I'm gonna pick these. But then you lean over, you grab at them, and you can't pull them out. You're too tired to do so. That's gonna take far too much energy for you. So then you can't pick the flowers. It takes too much work. And now, as I'm walking through this time, we're gonna go ahead and walk down and see what the fuck is down here. We've got Farmer's son, who needs to finish his chores or father will be terrifyingly angry. Well, that's not my problem. That means you're the father, yeah? Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying. Even if it's drugs or magic elixirs. Not even drugs. I'm just looking around. I don't know what's happening, but everyone is telling me that I'm Graveyard Keeper. Oh, then you're even worse than those shifty traveling merchants, cause I hate Graveyard Keepers. I must say your whole profession is a fraud and I don't like you. What the fuck? Now that I've made my position clear, we can do business. What? Why does he hate graveyard keepers? He looks over at me and is like, oh, burying bodies? That sounds fake. Or you pull the flowers and a Lorax appears and beats you up. No, Lorax, please. Just one flower. Look, the rest of the plant is still there. But hello there, No Trial, and welcome to the stream. Can you tell me about farming? Is there anything I need to know? You need to know how to fertilize the soil and be ready to work hard. Honestly, you don't look like much of a farmer. You don't really look like one. You're better off buying from a professional like me. Even somebody like you could cook something nice with my vegetables. Ooh! Carrot cutlet, bowl of sauerkraut, and beet slices. Thank you, farmer guy. He's probably just saying, yeah, maybe don't become a farmer. That doesn't look like you. Because he wants me to just buy from him. The scam, essentially. But I can buy seeds from him. And you know, these seeds are really fucking cheap. 9 copper a piece? That means if I buy 4, I can get them. Have I ever had sauerkraut? I believe I have had sandwiches with sauerkraut on them. But not like just straight grabbing sauerkraut and shoving it in my mouth. That I don't think has been the case. But I'm pretty sure that we've made sauerkraut involved. Yeah, Reuben's. There you go. I'm pretty sure I've had a Reuben's sandwich before. And I recall those being pretty tasty. So while I might not care for sauerkraut off on its own, in sandwich form it's okay at least. Another hive. But that means that's going to take a shit ton of energy, so we're going to eat some more mushrooms. What? Ugh. Never mind. Can't interact with it. I guess that's the farmer's tree, so he's like, no, you can't take my beehive, and then I just walk away sadly, wishing I could have stolen his honey. No honey for me. I like, though, how you have footprints when you walk around on some of these dirt areas. Oh, here's Donkey waiting with Body, probably, you know, going, eh. Oh yeah, that's right, he wanted oil for the wheels. Where the fuck do I get oil? That I don't recall, and I don't think I had any recipe for it. I'm gonna have to run back around in town and see where I can buy that. Ooh. My ore. But seeing as I just fucking came from the town, I don't really want to run right back in. Especially when I can throw shit into my oven right now. Now the baked apple and berries, I'm pretty sure I was able to combine somewhere around here. For the berry juice? The berry juice, that's right. Apples and berries. Is there anything else I can do with berries? Did I overlook that? Because I have got so goddamn many. It would be nice if I could bake something with them. But no, just the apples it seems. That's a shame. Well, let's cook the mushrooms. And don't put the flowers in here, at least the red ones. We want to put those over with my gravekeeper stuff. But is an apple a berry? I don't know. I can't recall what exactly the required criteria. What that is for berries versus normal fruit. But hello there, Mortis, and welcome to the stream. Should also determine what days a week I'm supposed to be over at the church preaching, probably. That would probably be good. What if apples are just big berries? I guess then it'd be like having a bigger bang for your buck if big apple is big berry. And yeah, more Graveyard Keeper. Hello there, RRCPF, and welcome. Nothing I can make. Okay. So every Sunday, we can do some preaching. No, this is Graveyard Filler, the expansion where you go around and kill people to fill the graveyard. Oh, more violent variation. I see. Oh shit, I forgot that I needed to get a grave marker for this grave. And also, I see that we've got a couple of gravestones that need repairing, so we need some stone repair kits. But I think the stone repair kits required a more difficult to obtain item. I was gonna start running over there, off to the left, towards a swamp, and be like, oh yeah, I wanted to get the bridge made up too. But I do not have enough material for that. Carrots? Look, they're popping out of the ground now. Not too much longer and I'll have some. Well, let's get as much done on this as we can, and we'll go ahead and sleep. Which means we're sleeping through the daytime again. You know, we haven't met Miss Charm yet either, and she came out on the female days here. So I guess we're gonna take another trip into town. I'm so refreshed. I actually learned how to say, a big apple, please, during Japanese lessons. I don't know why they focused on getting a big apple, despite not telling his left from right. Why would you care about going left or right when you could ask people for big apple? And thank you, Zobster, for resubscribing for 2 months. That's very nice. Hello, everyone. I hope you are doing fine. Zobster, I hope you're doing well also. Okay, we want to look around in town for oil. Figure out where we can get that from. And then 2, we're gonna drop by the tavern to see if we can talk to Miss Charm. Zobster sounds like an alien gangster. Oh, Zobster? You know, it kind of does. I look over at Zobster. He does look pretty hardcore. I'm not sure if he quite looks like an alien, but he could just be disguised as human. Oh, here we go. Wadalala, you wanna be loved? Oh no, it's this song. Wanna be loved by me? A shabba-looba-dooba-wah-wah. Basically singing the Helen Kane Betty Boop style of 20s singing. Okay, Miss Charm. Hi. What do you want? I am a graveyard keeper and I want to ask you some questions. I see. You know how many times a day I hear that same mumbling? I have no time for you, little man. Come back when you have more faith in yourself. But... Ciao! Hey, old friend, can I have a moment? Yes, hello? What did Miss Charm tell you? Well, she literally told me to go away. There's a pixel cat right here, and it's adorable as hell. Oh, always so classy. She would never talk to just anyone. But I'm not just anyone. I'm the local graveyard keeper. Plus, I'm a prior of the local church. That's 2 things I've got on me. What? Well, I'm a well-known poet in certain small circles. My name is Wagner. One day, I'll read my poem to her and then we'll... But first, I need to write it, and I am catastrophically out of paper and ink. Maybe you can get some for me. Ooh, I've also unlocked a new perk, huh? Pff, I'm kind of famous for touching dead bodies, bro. Kind of cringe you don't recognize me. I'm also a local prior of the church, you know, saying prayers and all that. I can't believe you don't know who I am. You notice the little things about people. Put these things together and you have a story. Sometimes you can get stories from dialogues. Well, shit. I guess it's time to start talking to people. Where exactly am I supposed to get fucking ink and paper though, sir? You may have some of it in your church, or you can make it. I'm just not used to manual labor, but a skillful man such as yourself can surely do it easily. Also, you could get some from the old Astrologer. He used to be in the lighthouse every moon. He was my supplier before we had this ridiculous fight. Well, I think that's all I really care about asking then, because I've already talked to people about the Astrologer and shit. I like my quest regarding her is demonstrate that you are worth talking to. Captain, nobody, nobody. Okay. Wait, I wanted to talk to the tavern keeper guy too. Let's trade with him. Does he have... Okay, he does not have any oil, he just has some beer. But I do have some burial certificates I can give to him, so let's go ahead and sell those, and we will be on our way. Medieval priests were the social media influencers of the Middle Ages. I imagine just any sort of philosopher, preacher type person probably fits that bill. Though, I guess maybe not philosophers so much. I imagine a lot of medieval era ones are probably heavily side-eyed if they were. Now let's see. We need to figure out who would have oil. Hi Adam. Are you a potter? It looks like you've got a spinning, like a pottery wheel here. And you do. You got some ceramic bowls, and I guess that's a pot and a fancier pot. Well, pots are not what I'm looking for. So we're gonna just leave you and keep wandering around the town. Check the tavern. And I don't imagine... No, because we were at the beekeeper earlier, and he did not have oil. No oil from him. I don't think the cow lady up here would have oil either, and it looks like she's gone to bed anyway. And I guess that's going to be the case for a lot of people here, seeing as it's, you know, nighttime. So everybody's gonna have just gone off to bed at this point. This guy looks incredibly suspicious, just standing outside the tavern at night like this, in that robe. But I can't talk to him, so I guess I'll just head back to my farm. That's because you are a Philosophim. Philosophim? I feel like that's a joke and I've just totally missed it. Wow, Caco, judging a book by their cover there? You know, I guess I kind of am. Here I've looked over at him in his robed cloak standing outside the tavern. I'm like, I don't know about that guy. Philosopher. I say. Comedy. Comedy. I like the guard just walking down the street shouting, "The town is safe!" to no one. Well, how else are they supposed to know that the town's safe? The people in the town. So clearly the guy has to walk around and let everybody know. Oh yeah, we wanted that graveyard marker. I'll just go ahead and make that real quick. And hello there, Velociraptor, and welcome to the stream. Oh yes. Oh yeah, we still haven't figured out where the fuck to get clay. Need to identify that so we can make those makers. Get some more flitch. And then we wanted to make some planks. I don't know how many planks we're going to need. Let's go ahead and make 3, I suppose. That sounds like a safe number. Also, thank you for following Velociraptor. Appreciated. Okay, we got 7 pieces of flitch, 3 wooden planks. I think we'll go ahead and also make some additional, oh, not just simple iron parts, some nails. I could definitely see requiring nails to make a goddamn bridge. Grab that. Make that. Okay, let's go. It would also be nice if I could talk to Donkey and ask him, where do I get the oil again? Donkey's on here, right? He is, but I like it doesn't even have the little quest listed about the oil. So I guess I'm not worrying about that. Because I can't. No option for it. Donkey, please, how do we help you? We want to be happy together. Be good work partners, but I can't if I don't know how to help. I look at the flowers. Perfect. Okay. Now I just need 2 more pieces of stone. I could slap down some more little flower beds. Look at that. And now my graveyard has 8 leafy skull quality. Ah, how nice. Look, I can't wait to make another bridge that looks like this beauty right here. Ooh, I should probably mine up some of this ore too. Since I've used up all of the iron ore I currently have. And I can't just directly walk over to the sign, so we'll have to do a very good big walk around to get over there. Oh man, and as I look at the time, today is that U symbol. The hands, the person waving their hands up in the air. I don't know how to, maybe we'll just call that a fork. It's like a U fork. The U fork is when, I think we want to go down, not up. The U fork is when that merchant comes, and I did get some hiccup grass. Man, I need to go bring over to him. Very stable looking bridge, I have to say. Why, thank you. I spent a very long time on it. It was the first bridge I've ever even made. Wow, 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 wow. But hello there, Pearl, and welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Work my way around that iron. Alright, I managed to get into this place. Now, how do I get back in? It looks like on this right path. And then we can walk around. Ignore little tiny skinny spots. Aim for the thicker pieces instead. The day of the fork. It's, oh man, it is like Unday then if you read it like that. Or if you view it like that. Hell. Happy Unday, everybody! Hoo-ha! Man, I need a fishing pole so I can go fishing out here too. And it really does feel like there should... Is that a frog? Those are frogs. I waved to the frogs. Look at them. Man, you know what would make this game better than? If you could have pets. And now even that I say that out loud, if I was able to raise animals like cows or chickens, that's not very far from having a pet, is it? It not exactly the same as having something like a little pixel frog or a little pixely cat. But it's not far off either. Fuck! I didn't need nails. And I even barely managed to make enough planks for this, but I don't have enough nails. Shit. And hello there, Luna, and welcome to the stream. Alright, now I see this witch lady has little dots. What do you have to say?
A bird friend told me that you have a garden. Is that true?
Well, yeah, I've got a couple carrots growing even.
Would you consider helping an old woman?
Well, all I ever do is help people around here. What do you want me to bring you?
A pumpkin, a silver star pumpkin, and in return, I'll teach you how to make pumpkin soup.
Oh, hell yeah. Clotho, I would definitely bring you a pumpkin so I can make some pumpkin soup. Think of all... Oh no. That means, what is it? Pumpkin spice? If we just got the spices, we could make some pumpkin spice soup, and then we could bring that in the town around, you know, the fall Halloween times, and we could make some fucking bank chat. I know how much people like their pumpkin spice flavor. Are we finally able to score with the Fey Beauty of last time? I don't think so. I think that's still off the table. Never gonna have a fairy princess love. Oh my god, if I could just walk up to her house and just steal some nails off of her house, that would be the true perfection point. Here I go, just wander up and I pull out my hammer and I start ripping nails off, and she's like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, hey, I need 2 more nails in order to build the bridge over there, okay? And I thought, you've got plenty of nails on your house, I would just borrow a few. This is not the right path. Uh-oh, now I'm getting lost. I should have been maybe following along my footprints a little bit better. I pause, where am I at? I think... Yeah, we want to go up from the bridge, not down. Even outside of autumn, I love pumpkin stuff and pumpkin spice. Latte is basically bean soup with spices. Man, imagine if you only liked certain things, though, in certain seasons. As in oh, it's not autumn right now, it's spring. Sorry, I currently hate pumpkin flavor. Wait a second, it's autumn now? Okay, it's my favorite. And hello there, Cooch Goblin, and welcome to the stream. Stuck in the swamp in the middle of the dark. And we've got that witch fairy princess lady. I don't... a little bit concerning, hanging out there. Ooh, my carrots are all done growing. Let me just peek. Yep, and I've got enough room in my inventory. So boom. Oh man, I even get more carrot seeds out of this, so this becomes self-sustaining. Perfect. I'm going to... Actually, let me just straight eat that mushroom. That way I can pick up the seeds and just directly replant them. Didn't have quite as many. No, since I had planted 3 carrot spots. What, 19? Oh my god. That's way more than I was expecting. Hell yeah. Can I make any sort of carroty dishes now? I know there were a couple of things that required carrots. We've got the bowl of sauerkraut, but I don't have any cabbage or salt, so that's not happening. Burger requires onions, and nothing for carrots in here. I review the oven. There we go. We can make some carrot cutlets. If I had some lentils, that's not carrot. So ignore lasagna, can't do that one. If I had some fish, I would be able to make the fish soup. But that's it. So I suppose I'll go ahead and get some carrot cutlets cooking. That's a lot of C's. Carrot cutlets cooking. Wow. And then we'll go ahead and offload the rest of my carrots and shit into my box. And we needed to make some more nails, and I should throw my iron ore into my furnace as well. Though I think I might require some additional firewood pieces. Yes, yes. Let's see about cutting up some firewood. Where did I do that at? Here, here. Oh, look, I even already have some blaze in my inventory. Let's go ahead and just chop that shit up. After walking all that way to no avail, you must have a serious case of swamp ass. We'll give you a light clap. There you go. Ew. I like just the ew. After that comment. I clapped, but I hated it. That's what I'm sure everyone had big frown on their face as they clapped. That's in my trunk. I want to go over to the trunk. And hello there, Archon. Welcome. Hello. And Shy Guy. Hello to you also. This is not the trunk. I did not want to build. I wanted to throw things away into here. Not the nails. I should probably keep the iron ore in here too to keep my inventory clear. Same with the firewood. Though actually, I don't know if I can access the firewood when it's out here, and I wanted to say, throw some in the oven. And hello there, Kiwi Bazooka, and welcome to you as well. Alright, now we have that rolling. I don't think I have enough energy for the nails. I like it's also becoming daytime, very much day, and here's my energy bar screaming at me. Wait, what? I can't drink the berry juice? What the fuck? What's even the point of the berry juice if I can't drink it? I grabbed some carrots and I hooked my juice in the chest. Ew. And hello there, Nadostra, and welcome to the stream. Been lurking since the start when we talked about how I would get Twitch approved. Well, it's a good thing you came in at that point, because now you have the knowledge of how you too can get Twitch approval. Yes, let's eat some of these cutlets. Actually, it probably would be better to eat my meat, because that will clear up more space in my inventory than if I opt for eating those cutlets. So now we have our nails prepared. Now, as long as I do not use up my flitch or my planks, we will be ready to build more bridge. I also wonder, can I repair tools ahead of time? Yes, but I don't need to. Look at how well repaired they are. Also, look at these tools hanging out here in my trunk that I should probably just remove and throw in the trash. Oh, was it genuine meat or was it genuine meat? Well, if you're referring to genuine as in long pork style meat or non-long pork style, I can tell you it was definitely of the long pork variety. Oh, what the hell? Excuse me, bats. I was wanting to hang out with some bees, but fine, fuck you. Now I'm gonna have to eat some more food for more energy so I can kill you more. You know, so long as I don't actually miss hitting them. Oh my god. That bat was fucking just beating me down. Holy shit. Fuck you. Oh my god. This place is terrifying. I don't like it anymore. Look at my HP bar. I'm so injured now. I hate it. I'm running back home. Gotta harvest all of the bats. But I didn't want to harvest them. I kind of like bats, but they just all flew out at me and started attacking. Bats, why? We could have been friends. I'm going to sleep. I saw a lot of meat. She's just been chopping them up left and right.
What? Every time I get a corpse, come on, you gotta take the opportunity to clean up their bodies a little bit, you know? Really, that's the true method of how you make sure they're looking nice and slim during their open casket funerals.
If only you knew some kind of man who could deal with those bats. Did you notice the change in skulls? You mean the skulls over here? The leafy green ones? The change in my quality of skulls? There are many places with skulls, so I'm not quite sure which ones you'd be referring to. But I think I will go ahead and run into town. Oh, wait, hang on. I don't want to bring these bats with me. And I want to huck those bat wings away. We'll just leave them outside here, I think. The quality drops, what, with the leafy skulls? That the quality drops with those graves? I do realize that. That's what those negatives are. I'm running off now into town. We're gonna figure out where we get this oil. 'Cause I want to be able to get my bodies from donkeys still, okay? Free skull salad every Sunday. Oh my god. I love skull salad. That's one of my favorite dishes. The balance between that crunch of the skull, the bone, with the light crunch from the leafy greens. Mwah, delicious. So now we have to identify the people. I hope it's not the merchant we had to talk to, because then we have to wait a few more days. Don't want to talk to the apiary guy. Hello there, cow lady. What do you have? You do have cheese. That would mean I could make lasagna. Oh my god. Dislike how teeth got stuck in your teeth. Oh my god. Now, there's no way you have oil, so I don't care about you. And I don't think Tree Guy would have oil either, but I suppose we'll go ahead and talk to him to be sure. We've got this guy. Did you sell anything? Yes, but nothing I care about. Tree Man. Excuse me. No oil. You're useless to me. I hate it when the skull bites you back, you know? Here you are, trying to have a nice skull salad, and the skull bites your tongue. Hell. Man, imagine if we were able to buy some mayonnaise from the chicken area. I also like how you just wander up to this basket of eggs and you look around, you don't see anybody, and you go, I can't possibly just steal these eggs. That wouldn't be very honest or good of me. I'll just leave a pile of coins here. You just pile them down and then grab eggs away. It's available or crafted at the Vine Press, huh? I don't know where the Vine Press is, but these only take 30 copper apiece, so we'll we'll just go ahead and buy that from Dig. Thanks, Dig. He's also got some hemp seeds. You know, I could buy some hemp seeds. We could start growing some hemp. I imagine this right here, perhaps, is vine press, but I can't interact with it at all. I don't know if that's because it's supposed to be his vine press and he doesn't like sharing, and so I'd need to build my own, or what. Everything has oil if you squeeze hard enough, and that's why it comes from a vine press. You just squeeze something and boom, you've got some oil. Corey is lying. Why does he have a mine then? He wants to keep all that black gold for himself. People in this town are so greedy. Now we want to walk over to the farmer so we can buy some seeds from him. I think I've just trapped myself into this little Potter hill. Because you can see all around this guy, it's all slopes. He's put his house up on this nice little hill, so he's got this great view while he's working on all of his pots. And not pans, he's not making any pans. But he is going to be making vases at some point. You know, once I give him the ability to. The wine press, if I remember correctly, is a thing you can make once you have learned technology. As I'm sure basically everything is. Here we go. Wheat seed, beet seed, cabbage seed, carrot seed. But it seems that pumpkins, as well as onions, are tier 2. So we can't get those yet. But I will go ahead and buy some other seeds. Get some 8, because then we can get some dough. We'll go ahead and get 8 here. Then we can get some cabbage going. I think I'll hold off on the beets. We'll go ahead and just go with some cabbage and wheat. Thank you there, farmer man. Try squeezing the swamp lady. I don't know if I like the sound of that. That doesn't sound particularly appropriate. And I will just comment also, since you are mentioning, there's a lot of things you can clearly see in the technology tree. But some of them can be question marked and locked. Like, I don't think I'm in farming in nature. And I would assume that then is where the press is at. So that would make it so I don't... Wait, nope, there's the vine press. Kind of goes along with, it does start gearing towards slightly backseating. Mildly. Just at the minimum. Don't go too wild, as when I do make comments on things, I can figure out they're here later. It's not a big deal. But I understand, you know, you say it, trying to be helpful. It's cool. It's cool. Let's see. I wanted to run down here. We're gonna plant some more crops. Yes, yes. 1, 2, and 1, 2. That way we have spot for our wheat and for the cabbage. So in the voice box skill path with the bees, I already had the one part with the beekeeping. I need to unlock the insects. That way I can gather up those moths for that fisherman guy, too. It needs 5 of the blue points, which is a little bit more tedious to get. Did one of those unlocks say befriend? Yes. It's this one. Perk Beekeeper. You've been bitten so many times that bees can't even damage you anymore. So you have enough time to collect more honey from a beehive. Alright. Cabbage. More cabbage. Maybe I'll go poke around in my church area too. See if there's anything I can do for studying and shit. Since that's how it said I do some of the blue point earnings. I don't think that's how friends work, but I wouldn't know. What? You don't just unlock a perk for being able to harass people more? But hello there, Faux Romano, and welcome to the stream. Here you go, donkey. I've got the oil for you.
Great. Finally, I'll get a little peace and quiet. And I'll be able to think about my theories and ways to fight for what's right. I already have all the wharf rats on my side.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, now we have to start making sure we grow carrots explicitly for body payment. Let me go just pull those out of my trunk. Too bad he doesn't like cooked carrots, because then I could have just hucked some of those at him. Is Donkey a separatist? He seems to be a communist donkey, it has seemed. No carrots, no body, but I have carrots. They're right here. How many carrots do you fucking want? Do I have to put them in here? Oh, yeah.
See, that wasn't so hard. But this is only the beginning.
Do you really need to do that here?
Yes, I do. And what right do you have to complain? This isn't your road anyway. Enjoy my manifest.
I used to think you were a nice donkey.
I am, but not for you.
Oh. We used to be friends, but now he hates me.
Ah, you look a little tired. Did you sleep well? Oh, Sard. I miss sleeping so much.
Turns out it's hard work being a gravekeeper. I have to do everything by myself. Oh my god. Chat. Now is gonna be the time where he teaches me how to raise zombies from the dead for helpers.
They were a lot like me, but without the sense of humor. One of them should still be chained to the wall in the northern part of the church cellar. Oh, and one more thing. I don't remember why, but I'm quite sure you should never unchain him. Never.
I'm a little bit concerned now. If I unchain whoever's back there in the northern area, they might go kill everyone, maybe? Didn't even take the carrots, he just did it to annoy me. Well, time to harvest some blood off of this guy. I extract his blood. And we'll go ahead and, ooh, surgeon's mistake? Your inexperience shows. The surgery didn't go very well. You've made a mess of the body, lowering its quality. Uh-oh. Here I'm trying to do some good work. You know, get some blood from this guy and oops, I've just ruined it. I try to take his bones. Let's see how that goes. Okay, we've got some bones. That didn't remove one of his skulls. That's pretty good. I can insert his flesh back in. You can also put blood back. What happens if I take his skull? Oh. That added an extra sin point to him. Maybe I'll just put that skull back on. Make his body less sinful, I guess. Maybe we'll just, leave it as is and put it back outside. Okay. Oh, that means I should really just straight do that. Get a bunch of gravestone markers pre-prepared so I can just slap them down whenever I have new bodies to take care of. Grave site. How about... we'll put it up here with the other one. That way the area can be nice and rounded out. You know, give it a little symmetry. Whoop. Excuse me, corpse. I meant to huck you into the ground. There we go. But no marker for it. And now it's terrible because of all of the red skulls that that shit has. Hill. Da, 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 da. Now let's see. Imagine, okay. I huck the blood and bones just straight in this chest for everybody who's walking around the graveyard to see. Oh, and I already peeked at that, and there's nothing happening over there. Let's head and look around the church basement a little bit. This is something else I want to clear out. We need to get the circular saw unlocked so I can clear out some of these paths so I can walk between the areas a little bit more easily. Alright, study table. Ooh, I should have kept the bone at least, then I could have researched it. Well, let's go ahead and research my... Oh, fuck. I forgot that it requires this mysterious science point. I can't do anything about that. Well, perhaps I'll go ahead and take that long walk around the swamp again. It's kind of a toss-up. It's not like I need to build that bridge, but I really want to just because I spent the time making the shit and I've already walked around the swamp once. Fuck it. We're gonna go build that goddamn bridge. Ah. What was the walking path? I think it was down from here. Then we go around. Yes. And, well, I've got the energy. And I have several pieces of food on me as well. So we'll go ahead and chop down some of these iron ore spots. Yes. Wait. This side. So not the left. Down, right, down. Is that the famous swamp-ass walk? More swamp-ass, world-renowned. I pick up my hiccup grass and I keep going. Not that downward path, that was a dead end. We want the left route. I should clear that northern path from here as well. Because I could see a possibility, perhaps, of the clay being there. Actually, let me go ahead and peek at the technology again. Building, perhaps. Got iron ore stockpile. Woodcutter perk. What is this woodcutter perk? You know how to use an axe. Chopping a small tree can now give you an additional log. And you can make more firewood and wedges from log chunks? Now, there's all of these other pieces. There's the circular saw, which requires 200 red points. So, that'll be a little while until I have that. Smithing, inborn blacksmith, weaponry. Yeah, because I don't think I see anything that is related to... Ooh. Create prayer for shoots and roots, huh? That's a sermon thing. It's intriguing. I wonder how that would go if I grab that. It does have more information as I hover over it. But it makes me wonder, then, what other sorts of prayer things I could unlock? Writing, aha. Oh, and there's paper crafting too. Blueprint at the church workbench, huh? Ah. Create pigskin paper. I'm concerned. It does only require 10 red points, and this one only requires 5 red, 5 blue. I'll have to see about that. Learning that up and see what I can do. I need to start clearing out some of those paths around there, though, I think. But ooh, hang on. Simple gravestones. Create wooden grave fence, wooden cross. This is really easy to do, and I think this would probably be something that's really ideal to unlock, so I can spruce up my graves. I'm going to go ahead and just grab this while I'm here. I'm peeking at all my technology. Man, look at all of the options. Oh, now that I look down here at the urn and I think back to that pottery guy, this is probably the comparable points, is that rather than make the urns myself, I could perhaps go buy them from that pottery dude. Beginning of alchemy? Alchemy rack? Well. Does time pass when I'm in my inventory? Because I think it's a lot darker now than when I started walking. Oops. Alchemy is so vast. Yeah. All of the different potions you could make. I recall even how I had grabbed that speed potion earlier. I think that's what it was, speed potion. I don't remember what I did with it. If I accidentally used it, or if I hucked it into one of my chests. Here we go, though. Now we'll get this fucking bridge built, and I don't have to walk all the way around if I want to come back. Hell yeah, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. A masterwork, where I've just taken a couple of planks, slapped them down on the ground, and called it a day. Hell yeah. Now let's run up over here and see what it takes to clear up this path right there. Alright, wood wedges, 2 wooden planks. That's easy as hell. Should clear that out and see what's happening up there. And then we should start clearing some of those underground pathways as well. Though, not forgetting, we also want to... I forgot. Bury me, please? Well, if you say so. I grab you. I throw you into a grave. I shovel some... Wait! I pull you back out of the grave. I take you down to the morgue and put you down on my anatomy table. My dissection table. I cut some meat out from you. I chop off one of your arms to take the bone. And then I recover you. I wander back over to the graveyard. I throw you in a grave. And then I leave. I didn't even properly bury you. I forgot to do that. Oops, bye. But hello there, reanimated bit, and welcome to the stream. Are my carrots done? Haha. I need a way to get more carrot seeds out of this. Maybe if I had a better garden, because there were those little fenced ones. If I had a nicer little garden, if I would get a higher seed yield. He wasn't even dead. Well, he asked to be buried, so... And Part of your agreement in getting buried at my graveyard is that you have relinquished all of your various body parts. So, the bones, blood, skull, whatever, it belongs to me. Alright. Real quick, what can I make? Just the trunk? Okay, don't care. I think we'll go ahead and start with clearing out some of these spots. So we want to make a bunch of wedges, a bunch of planks, and I needed some wooden beams for a couple of those as well. And to get the wooden beams required that circular saw, and the circular saw required the shit ton of the red points. Right here. Yeah. So that'll be a little while. We need to start hoarding our red points then. Since we're gonna be making a bunch of wedges and shit, that won't be too bad. Oh! I also see, actually, firstly, we missed the Astrologer again, because yesterday was the moon day, so fuck that. And now today is the Sunday. That means today is the day of preaching. Hello there, Bishop. How are you doing? Oh, a casual prayer. I've already got one of those. You can also buy some candles from him and communion cookies. Okay. There's actually a lot of these you can buy, but they're all locked. I guess you have to just normally unlock them first in order to get them from him. Well, I'd like to donate 1 swamp ass to your graveyard. Don't ask me where I got it. I take your swamp ass. Alright, if you say so. I walk off with your swamp ass. Sermon needs 10 prayer points, and my church quality is currently at 5. Well, I guess that's gonna be a gamble whether I succeed then, huh? Here we go, chat! Will I be doing a good prayer today? To my... Oh, wait. Here, I thought I was going to be preaching to nobody, but look at that. These people coming in from nowhere. Our church is great.
Oh, nice. Oh.
And now let us pray for this blessing. Put your hands together.
Oh. It's okay. I'm not really into it.
Your donations are welcome. See? Oh, wow.
Great sermon. Oh, great sermon. Oh my god, that was a really good sermon. Did you hear him talk about how cool things are? Yeah, I heard that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Boom, and then with a 50% chance, I suppose I have succeeded. Wait, no I did not. Here, everybody, I think just fucking lied when they left. So, they sat down, were like, nice, it's okay. And then as they're all leaving and putting some money into my little box, and they're all like, wow, great sermon, great sermon. They were fucking lying, and they hated it. Maybe next time. Maybe next time I'll do a good job. What a bunch of tryhards. I know, that was my first real sermon. And they're all just looking at me disapprovingly. Come on, guys. It was the first time. Cacophony new emote. Truly, that's the one I need. I guess there is the sad already. It's not far off. Is rotting and unburied in grave. Oh yeah, I huck some dirt on top of you and walk off. Now I need to just go to bed because I don't have any energy. Though I could, you know, just chow down on all the shit I have. My jellies, my carrot cutlets. But I think we'll go ahead and sleep.
for one, enjoyed your sermon.
Oh, thank you. But I'm not sure if I believe you. Because that's what all of those people said too. They all left saying what a great sermon it was. And what did that fucking say? It said my results was a failure. So, I don't know. You could be saying, I for one enjoyed your sermon. And then in parentheses, result, failure, hated the sermon. Now where do I make those nicer grave markers? Here, boom. Make a wooden marker, or, ooh, this one adds 2 leaves to a grave. All it requires is the wooden plank too, so hell yeah, we're gonna do that. Wait, I didn't mean to start making this iron chisel. Stop that. I don't even know what you use the iron chisel for. Wooden planks, however, I know them. Oh. I don't have enough flitches for that. I need to make some more of those if I want more planks then. Boom. Alright, and then we can make the wooden cross. Of which I should, before I go run off, I should go ahead and just make some more flitches. And just make several markers. That way I've got the supply all prepared. For putting down when I have more bodies to bury, like reanimated Ben. Put a nice little marker at his gravesite. This also gives me a pretty decent amount of the red points, too. And there we are. I'm pretty sure this had also unlocked the little fences as well. Right here, yes, the graveyard fences. We should make some of them too. And put little fences around my gravestones. And then my graveyard can be looking all nice and pretty. But we still need that clay. Though we could always, instead of repairing those stone grave markers, we could instead just replace them with the nice markers, you know? Not as good as the stone, but at least they'd be... No, not all broken ass shit. Oh, I forgot that I had grabbed some iron ore. I should probably have that smelting too. Oh, my inventory's full. Oh no. Oh no, I didn't realize that all of the wooden markers, the wooden crosses here get their own spot. Jesus. That takes up a lot of inventory space. Alright, and also, 190 fuel. Good. Wait, my iron! Thought I had that in the chest. Did I smelt it all already? I guess I must have smelted it all already. Or I have it in a chest somewhere else, and I've just totally lost track of it. Oops. Back to this with the grave fence. Wait, I didn't. Oh. I meant to put out more at a time, but I didn't. And then eat my mushrooms. I'm just gonna eat all of them. Oh, that fills up my bar halfway. That's not bad. I accidentally added 4 fences to the queue. I think that's more than I have materials for. So I'll just cancel out that last one. And now let's head back over to my graveyard. Teehee, oops. Yep, didn't mean to do that one. I don't know why having the broken gravestones decreases my quality though, because, come on. I think it adds to the ambiance of my graveyard, makes it look a little bit spookier. Alright, we'll put it on here. That way we can get that leveled out at 0 points rather than being negative. This one is probably an extremely good body to be put in the nicer pieces on. So I'm going to remove its pathetic lame marker. And we're going to put on a fancier, nicer marker instead. And we'll add up little nice fence. And there we go. We definitely need some nicer fence pieces at some point. Ooh, there goes my energy. That way we're able to maximize the leafy skull quality points per grave. And I am out of fences. And let's see, so this one only has one leaf, one skull, so how about you? One skull. This one is probably the worst body. Honestly, this body probably would have been better to just huck in the water rather than keep, but Look across my different graves. And I believe that sound, yes, was the donkey arriving with body. Hello there, donkey. He ate up the carrots. Did I already put the... I think the carrots I collected are back in my house. We're gonna have to go pick those up and put them in the box for the donkey again. That way that supply is all ready and prepared for him. Ooh! This body has got a lot of white skulls on it. Let's see if I can extract out the flesh. Nope. Because that just took away one of my white skulls. I wonder... Oh. I was hoping I could put extra flesh onto him. That's a shame. What if I take his fat? What if I take his skin? Have I tried taking skin? Oh. Out of energy. Let me just eat some more bread. No. That was bad. I put the skin back onto him. We'll just leave this body as is, I think. Because it's got so many positives. We should just really pull off all of the terrible shit off of the really negative bodies. And then just huck them in the river. Like that guy. I look at the grave above me. Now, where will we put you? I think we should put you next to the flowers, since you had a pretty good positivity on your body. Oop. Then you can be hanging out here, being real nice and comfy with some flowers. Unlike this loser up here, he's far away from the flowers. There we go. That rounds it out to 0 leaves. Ooh. How's my time transitioning here? It's becoming morning, so I should go hop into bed. Today's the day of the merchant. We want to grab some hiccup grass, which I think, yes, I have some in my inventory even, and run over to the merchant to give that to him. And so we sleep. We also want to make sure that we've got carrots growing. We need the carrots for the donkey. Donkey wants carrots. What if I just took a couple of sticks and painted them orange and then took a couple leaves and tied them to the end? How smart do you think Donkey is? Would he be able to tell the difference between fake carrot, which is just stick, versus real carrot? He'd certainly notice after eating them or trying to eat them. They're smart enough to talk and understand communism. This is true. But does that translate to the ability to recognize real? And I say this, I would imagine that if you can determine communism, that you'd be able to look at stick painted orange and say, yeah, that ain't food. I really want to look into the technology. That way I can get enough seeds to actually be self-sustaining farm-wise here and not have to be buying a bunch of seeds. So, I need to look into that. Let me hop on over to my technologies for farming here. Improvement, trunk, and garden bed with sticks. This only takes 10 points, seeing as compared to the 200 that's required for that other thing that we want, circular saw. 10 is kind of a drop in the bucket, so we're going to unlock that. I don't know what a compost does either. Probably just lets me huck some of my old plants, or the plants scrap into them, and then will become, say, the peat lets me make fertilizer and shit, and now I notice gathering maggot. Chat commenting earlier about maggots being, it seems, completely accurate. Maybe make a couple of maggot burgers too? Tasty. Oh, and there goes Donkey. I guess it's good that I put down those carrots, or maybe bad that I put down those carrots. Because now Donkey is gonna get back to my home. He's gonna eat the carrots, swap down the body, and then the body's just gonna be fucking decomposing over there. Dude, I've got you some hiccup grass. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. I'll eat it right now.
Chomp chomp, I unlocked story.
Oh, what a strange taste. Now I taste nothing. Wait a second. Let me take a bite of the spicy cookie I have in my pocket.
Uh-oh.
Why, it's tasteless! I sense nothing at all. What did you give me?
Well, I gave you what you asked for. Hiccup grass.
Oh my god, it's happened! It's the curse! Once when I was young, I was told that I'd lose the most important thing in my life.
Who told you that?
An old fortune teller. I was traveling with my caravan in the desert across the northern mountains. We stopped at an oasis, and there was this old woman. Everything she said came true, and now this.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait a minute. Do you know any witches?
I think to Clotho. No.
The Inquisitor probably burned them all.
Old Clotho is still alive.
She's pretty old when I was young. If she's still alive, she must be a real witch. You should find her in the center of the western swamp. Tell her that the merchant and priest who used to buy the love potions from her need help. I'm sure she'll remember us.
Excuse me. Who used to buy the love potions, merchant and priest who used to buy the love potions. That has an S on the end. That means he bought multiple?
You were a priest? No, my brother was a priest. I don't want to talk about it. So I'm counting on you, my friend. Bring me a cure for this curse.
Hey, I'll see what I can do. I don't think I like the sound of that. Running around, buying love potions. He bought several of them. He just buy a whole package of them and just run around using them all the time. Hello there, Dr. Corgi, and welcome to the stream. As I walk around, since I'm down here in town anyway, is there anything else I want to buy? Oh, I should have a burial certificate. I suppose I might as well sell that while I'm here. Ooh, I've got 2 even. Ooh, hello there, Miss Jane. Excuse me. Is this lady I can talk to? No, she's just a random lady hanging out by the fireplace.
Running around at the speed of sound?
Obviously. I've got places to go. The rainbow? My rainbow. I have to follow it. Excuse me. I'm here for some more carrot seeds. That's the one thing we're going to have to give a supply on, are the carrots. That way I can make sure I can always provide to the donkey. Like through this huge field of straw, just racing through that. Yep, here I go. Look, this is pretty tall wheat too. If I just crouched down, I could be very sneaky in here. How goes the graveyard keeping? Probably could be better, but it's not terrible. Heard it's a massive undertaking. Thunder coming into stream. Dropping the best puns around. Amazing. Thank you, Dunder, and welcome to the stream. What an entrance. And now this body is, since it was lying around outside for a little while, we're just going to say fuck it to this body, and we're going to just take all of the parts for ourselves, make it an extremely sinful body. Oh, actually taking the blood out of this one was a good thing. It was one of the sinful parts. If I manage to pull out the worst parts of it, we might just keep this body, and it won't be one that gets hucked in the river. Think there's 2 sinful parts? I'm pretty sure that's the case, you know, and I've even managed to do it here. I might as well just leave the body where it's at and keep it then. Look it. Whoa. I think I just stepped on a little bit of uneven ground there. I was freaking out a little bit. See, gravesite. I don't know if I want to put you there. And then we just have to dig a little hole. And then nice and cozy. It's like you're being tucked into the ground. Oh, how comfortable. And then we can give him a nice cross. And voila. He even leaves with that positive leafy skull point. He has evil blood. I like viewing it that way. Whatever sort of sin he did infected his bloodstream. And now let's go ahead and just tuck those body parts into my trunk right here. Da, 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 da. That one, and that one, and that one. Hopefully, when the bishop comes by, he never takes a look in that trunk, because it would sure be embarrassing if he did. And I guess that's why you want those exhumation permits, is so that you can pull back out bodies that have those red skulls, tidy them up a bit, and then hook them back in. We're going to need to make a couple more of those crosses so we can put them back. But before we do that, pick these carrots. And then we've got this garden with sticks. I've got some sticks available. I've just got them up here in this trunk. We've got plenty of them even. And now we can make little stick gardens. It's not even so I can have nicer gardens for planting actual crops. It's just so I can have a couple of sticks. Like a literal stick garden, that's all I want. Now, before I continue crafting several more, I see. So the stick gardens are for certain kinds of crops. Because you can see here, my carrot seeds can't plant them. So it's not a stick garden as in some fancy alternative kind that will give me better quality crops or something. It's just for certain kinds of seeds. I don't think I have any more cabbage. Can't plant those. And then I suppose we'll go ahead and just keep the rest of our sticks. Or seeds, I mean. We should also build a trunk over here so I can huck my extra little pieces into the chest. So we need flitch, nails, iron parts. Should be right here for the flitch. And we want the nails. I think I have nails though, yeah. They're just hanging out in my chest. Ooh. Story crafted at random text generator study table. What? Do I have to just go slap it down at my study table now so I can read it or what? Well, I need to clear up my inventory here, so let me go up to this trunk. Hang on. I should probably throw some things in my oven while I'm here. Ooh, not enough mushrooms, huh? If I chopped up my meat, I would have been able to do them. I guess I can't do any oven cooking at the moment, so we'll leave that alone. Man, if I had some salt, I would have been able to make some sauerkraut bowls. Oh. Sandwich, however. Bread? Meat? I could do that. What's my energy? My energy can handle it. Ooh. Huh. Very filling. Yes. Then we can make as much. We'll do as much dough as we're able to make. And then we can put them all in the oven. There we go. For maximum amount of bread. And then we need to chop up some meat so we can make some sandwiches. Hell yeah. Alright, and now I'm gonna go to sleep. And chat, I need to take a quick bathroom break, so I'll be back. Alright, chat, I'm back. Good opportunity to grab a snack and a non-graveyard sandwich, or just straight a grave snack. Yep, there was the opportunity, and now it's gone because I'm back. Woohoo! Wahey! And as I was away, you know, we were talking about bagels and donuts the other day, and now since I'm making sandwiches, there is... Ooh, now I can't remember the name. It was almost there, and I almost recalled it for a moment. But there is, I think it's French, a French sandwich. That's like... You use an egg on it. So it involves an egg, and it is really good. And I love that sandwich. And I don't think I really like sandwich things a lot. They're very tasty. There's a lot of variety you can do with it too. And it's very simple where you just grab some bread, you cut it in half, and boom, make it anything you want. Peanut butter, jelly, boom. You just grab a singular slice of turkey, don't even put anything else on it, boom. You know, if you even grab some crackers and cheese, that's kind of like a cracker sandwich, right? There's a lot of possibilities there. Even if you qualified, you know, even hamburgers aren't far off from sandwiches. They even call, say, chicken sandwiches that, even though they're a lot closer to hamburgers. With just chicken in the middle of them. I'm still not sure what the iron chisel is used for. I feel like I should just make it and run around with it, and then if it gives me the opportunity to use it, can be like, hey, I have this now. Burgers are pretty much hot sandwiches. Yeah. Honestly, because they have the bread-meat-bread combination that normal sandwiches have, we've just given them a fancier name. Oh, this gravestone only requires 2 pieces of stone. The negative side of this style of gravestone versus that wooden one is I believe I can repair those wood ones over here with just the wood repair kit, which is pretty easy to do. However, the stone repair kit, I still haven't identified any clay, so I can't do that. You know, even as I say that, maybe what I should do is explore up this path here and see what there is, because I've always started partially walking through here and then abandoning it. So let's do a little trip up here, huh? Also, thank you for following, Donut Flyer. Appreciated. Oh yeah, I did walk up here at one point, and it was all full of water on the other side. And there's no way I can remove it? Ha 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 ha. Right now, anyway. Oh no, the whole hot dog and taco debacle. Oh, I mean, even when people are like, a hot dog is a sandwich. A hot dog is a hamburger. A hamburger is a hot dog. Just a whole mix of them, huh? Man, those nitpicky food debates, chat, when people are like, well, technically a cereal is a soup. I honestly can't help but think of when I read Gulliver's Travels, because there's one part where he ends up, if I remember correctly, because it's been fucking forever since I've read Gulliver's Travels, but there's one part where he goes up onto this science island. Essentially Science Island. It's this floating island where everyone there is supposed to be real smart science people. However, there are some that are very particular. There's some weird science going on up here. And one of the scientific, philosophical things that one of the people there had the idea of, is basically eliminating all of noun names. So rather than say, hey, pass the salt, you would just kind of point and say, hey, pass that. And that's pretty much all I can think of, is when people want to say, cereal is soup, is basically muddle language, so that it's basically worthless. So then if you say, how about we have soup for dinner? And then someone goes, you mean cereal, and slaps down the cereal box and milk. That's all I can picture, and then I just silently, very angry eyebrows. That's what you would see on me. You recall when I was playing Dragon Creek, and it had the red frowny face means you dislike something? That would be me. Also just used up my last tree log, so I'd better make some more. I need it so I can make these wood wedges, get the planks, make some iron parts, and then we're gonna clear up that pathway up north. See what's beyond that. I also want to see what's beyond the swamp over here, too. Here, clearing up a spot here. See what the fuck is behind all the clouds up there. 2 planks. It's just semantics, and it's over meaningless semantics. Ah. Semantic word debates. Some push me towards the side of irritation because it, for me, is always a case of being extremely particular, nitpicky, semantic with these words. There's intent behind words too, so when you say soup and there's a general understanding of it means this thing, you can't grab cereal and go, haha, it's a soup, because technically, that just makes everything confusing for everybody. I'm not going to eat bread because we're hoarding that for sandwich. I'm going to eat my jelly. It takes a lot of fucking energy to clear out this path. Jesus. Here we go. New area, chat. What's around over here? I think some of the people like those word semantics. And even just along that general train of thought, people like to, you know, stir the pot over things. They like to make arguments. They like to fight in battle. And if they fight in battle with words, they're like, hell yeah, let's do that. What? Are you saying cereal is a soup? Hell yeah, I'm joining in on that. Wahoo, hey, let's go. Is that no, that's just a mushroom. For a second, I thought it was an apple, and I was gonna get excited, and it would be a case of, oh boy, now we can harvest some more apples that aren't over by the lighthouse, but no. Forest near the river. I mean, that's accurate, I guess. I'm still angry at this dirt pile because it makes me suspicious that it has clay in it, but I can just keep going till... Fucking bats. But I just look through the technologies each time and I don't see anything that seems to indicate that I'd be able to have clay digging. I think I saw sand at one point. Maybe I should just aim for that and see if it unlocks what I want. Blacksmith, glass, create glass. I don't think glass is going to be very helpful either because that would require sand, I think. I like the name of this one is Meat Fiesta. I also like this is called Good Carbs. Can I unlock a tree here that's called Bad Carbs and is cake and shit? I know that the dig guy can unlock me the cake. But if it was called bad carbs, that'd be pretty good. Undetermined. I close that. Cake? I know, that's what I want too. I want the bad carb unlocked so I can make the cake. I need to gather up honey so I can go unlock it, really. Well, hello there, voice. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Wonder how many logs I could chop from this big tree. If only I never got tired and I was super strong. Big tree sawmill. Could I build something and just endlessly gather wood from that tree? Just forever. I even made the comment of, if only I could work forever and not get tired. Excuse me, graveyard keeper. You don't have to completely chop down the tree all at once. You divide it up into little tasks, you know? You just come back every day to work on the tree little by little. Doesn't have to all get done at once. Now I can explore out this side too. Wasn't anything useful on that right side. No signs of any clay. Currently, it seems this side's gonna be the same and just has a shit ton of trees I can chop down. Basically just a wood collection area here. I bet part of the reason that big tree sawmill is there. So you can keep chopping wood. You get it all? What's with this spooky area? A well? I can repair this? Okay. Cabin in the woods? Oh. Does that mean I can repair the cabin too? Enter? I can sleep up here now. Oh my goodness. I've got... It's like a little vacation home. And it looks like that's where I'm at then. Up here at the quarry. Ooh. Maybe the quarry would have clay in it? Craft. Build marble quarry. Well, I'm going to guess no then. I don't think I'm going to be able to get clay off of a marble quarry. That seems a little bit dubious. What? Is this another little mine? Hello. The mine is full of toxic gases. If only I could find someone who doesn't need to breathe. Do you think I could just grab Jerry? It was Jerry, right? Our little skull friend, and just huck him in there and say good luck. We could just shove a little pickaxe in his mouth, huck him up there, and say good luck. Looks like this is probably coal right here, but I need another technology for that. Leads down to that little tiny pile of coal? Mining with just a mouth seems difficult. I mean, it's his problem, not mine to worry about. Let me see about my tools. Smithing tools. It doesn't branch out into another. See, there's iron hammer, steel chisel. But that's still no indication of... There's steel tools. Because of the low level on the stone repair kit, I can't imagine the clay is that advanced of a material. How do I get the clay? That's all I want. I just want to repair my stone gravestones. I want them to not be covered in cobwebs, okay? Is that what I would even use the clay for? Is something a little bit like glue, so all of those chipped parts of the grave markers I could just fix up with clay? Maybe that's what I should just do, honestly. You just fucking grab... Hang on. Need technology for that too. This one looks like an iron ore vein though, so that would also not be with the clay. But hello there, Queen, and welcome to the stream, where I'm just running around aimlessly in forest. Poor graveyard keeper got lost. Can't find the clay. Oh, and hello there, Mimi, as well. Welcome. Welcome. Well. Oh, wait. Hold up. Today is Moon Day. I ain't missing the Astrologer this time, chat. What has it been? 3 moons, and I have not managed to remember to see the Astrologer during that time? Not today, chat. Today. We're gonna make it to the Astrologer. Even if I have absolutely no energy, we're making a beeline for it. We're off. My legs moving at maximum... Uh-oh. 57%. Uh-oh. Let me just, put him down on the table. How are you doing, buddy? Oh, not very good. Let's go ahead and extract the flesh. Maybe eat a little bit of food so I have, you know, energy to actually take care of this body. Haha. I start sweating profusely. Uh-oh. Well, I guess it's time to just extract everything off this body and huck it in the river. Look at that. This body's terrible now. I'm ruining this body. Look at these surgeon's mistakes. Oh no. I'm a terrible keeper. Look at that. Look at the body. It's so bad now. This body is ruined. The body was just getting ripe out there in the sun, and now it's made its way over to me. I think that piece of fat had a piece of sin on it, because now I can see it's got 1 white skull. Well, do I... basically out of energy, so I suppose I'll just take the body, abandon that hunk of fat. Mimi has arrived. Here is a greeting haiku. I hope you are well. Wow. What a sophisticated greeting. That's a sophisticated golf clap for that. Very impressive, haiku master. And now we're going to have missed the Astrologer because I got distracted with that fucking 57% body. I should have just looked at it and said, fuck it. I don't give a shit now because it's gotten too old and moldy, and just fucking left it and headed straight over to the Astrologer regardless, because I'm looking at the time. I think we might miss him again. Every time. I think I would say I think I'm the one who's cursed. But the inability to keep track of time isn't really an indication of being cursed. It's an indication of just, you know, being bad at managing time. Hold on. Hold on. Who is this I have just run into and is very rudely pushing me along? It's the Astrologer. He does not want to talk. Excuse me, Astrologer, sir. I've been waiting for you for several days, and I would really appreciate it if you could pause so we could maybe have a little bit of a conversation. I believe the world is around. Please, talk to me. Astrologer, no! I missed him again. And look at him. He's so beautiful. With a very bald head, long beard. Look at his robes. They're all starry. Psst. Guard. Don't let him through. Oh, shit. He He didn't even need the guard to let him through. The guard was on my side. The guard snapping his fingers and like,
Oh, if you got that meat, yeah, hell yeah. I'll work with you. I won't let him through.
so he kept the gate down. The astrologer walking on by us just kind of looks over and is like, pathetic. And then he just walked right through the fence. This is why everyone thinks the astrologer's weird, is because he can just phase right on through. What the hell? That old man is strong and his robe is very nice. I hope you catch him. You say, as I just stood by, watching as astrologer man walked through the gate? Well, today's preaching day. Sunday. You can see the bishop walking down there. Well, I need to clear out my inventory first. Let's go ahead and huck the flush away. Then we can make up some sandwiches. Flesh? No, we can't make sandwiches yet, because we needed to clean up the meat. Yeah, because we need baked meat. Not just raw cut. Meat. There it is. Throw that in the oven. I should probably bring in some firewood for the oven as well. Because it's getting very full. No, the opposite of very full. Very low on fuel. Also, I need to put some more carrots down for the donkey. You know, that's kind of a discreet way to manage your dead body income. If you don't want to have to deal with any dead bodies, you know, graveyard's looking a little bit full, just don't give any carrots to the donkey. Then you can't, then he won't give you the body. Prayer is best for a hamburger? Well, we're making sandwiches, so that's not my concern. Wonder if I bought a candle. It's 1 silver though, so it's kind of expensive. I was gonna buy it, think about, you know, hucking it down somewhere in my nice little church, make it look a little bit nicer. But for a silver piece, I don't know. Should probably level up my theology, really. Then I could make my church a little bit nicer in here. Like, look at that, light of faith. I could make my own candles. I just need those science points. Oh my god. Just noticed. I have 1 point. I'm making it. And now it's time for some casual prayer. Will I be successful this time? Here we go. I'd like to say a few words. Our church is great.
Wow, nice, very impressive.
And now, let us pray for this blessing. Hands together, lower your head, and up my arms raise in faith, everybody. Uh-oh. You know, I just noticed how I threw my hands up in the air and my little faith orb totally burned up. So while everybody's leaving, I think everybody last time was like, oh, great sermon, wow. Really? They're more going along the lines of, great sermon, yeah, great sermon, yeah, really enjoying this one. Because this is a failure again. So I think when I throw up my hands to do that proper final prayer, and that orb totally set on fire or burned or smoked or whatever, that's the point that matters. Study table. I don't need to build any more study tables. Oh, look, I kept my blood down here, huh? I should oh, that's where that speed potion was at, too. I should probably just throw all of my speed potion... Sorry, not all of my speed potions. All of my body parts down into that trunk. Excuse me, Bishop. Let me just pull the blood and the bones and the fat out of that trunk and just walk past you and put it away down here in the basement. What a great sermon, Dunder says sarcastically, just dropping down a couple of copper coins and leaving. Big frown on face. Thank you for following, Warvoid. Appreciated. Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep this story piece down here too. Since it says it's crafted at random text generator and study table, and it doesn't seem that I can interact or do anything with it. I might as well just hoard it here in the trunk until, you know, maybe I can do something with it. And welcome to the stream, by the way, Warvoid. Hello, hello. And I can't make any of these flasks, don't have any of them. The only thing I could do is make a hand mixer if I went out and crafted the stuff for it. I should probably go ahead and clean up these here bookshelves too, seeing as I can't do anything with them. Ooh, I'm getting some ruined books, I see. You can still salvage some paper from it. I see the trunk. Can I? Dang. What would be convenient is if I could just do a little shortcut and just put the inventory, my inventory, into the trunk, you know, like I'm hucking it all the way over there. Just as I please. Oh, decomposing this item will give you some science points. I decompose the notes. So if I do some more notes, if I go make some notes, which can be crafted at desk 2, printing press, then I can get these science points. Now, if only I had some clay to put in here. Because then maybe it would tell me about where the heck I can get clay. How about I ask about this chaos solution then? I want to know more about that. I say I'm gonna have to eat some of my carrot cutlets first so I have the energy to actually study. You've completed a study of the chaos solution. That gets me a lot of points. Wow. Okay. That means, oh. All it does is say study complete now. So if I try and study, say, the honey here, which it actually took 2 of those science points to do. Whoa. This item can be decomposed into powder and fluid. Oh my god, that gave me a lot of green points. So if that's the case, do you think I could maybe grab some stone and see if I could decompose that into clay? Oh wait, that's the trunk. I want to put things into the trunk, not take things out of the trunk. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pick at a rock, gather up the stone, and see if I can get some clay out of it. I think you can only extract clay. I don't know what that means. Okay, I've got the stones. It's time to study the stones, chat. I throw them on the ground. It's like we're fortune. Wait! Out of science points. Guess I'm not studying any stone. What I need to do instead, not in theology, but in book writing, I need to make the desk. See, and then I can get the notes. I could even make a chapter. Since I unlocked those blue points, I definitely am unlocking that. Oh, look, great stories right there, too. Alright, do I craft the desk here, then? Yeah. All I have to do is grab a couple of nails, too. It's so easy to make that desk. And see, this is a reason why it would be a little bit convenient to have these paths cleared out, is so I can just shortcut my way through. I just can walk through the basement area to get over to my house, but whatever. Again, I need that circular saw, and I need 200 red points for that, so that's a little ways away. Is streamer asking for tips on how to get clay, or is this all rhetorical? Sorry if this is obvious. Generally, I would say, for the most part, it's all rhetorical and just asking out loud, really. Me going, I wonder how I do it. But to be honest, chat, I think at this point, I look over at you. Where the fuck do I get clay? This specific thing you can answer. Where is the clay? I want the clay. How am I supposed to make nice little clay dolls and models and do little claymation animations if I don't have any clay to mold with? Pretty sure you need to talk to the bishop? Dang it. That was yesterday. Unless it's the Inquisitor that you're thinking of, and I have to talk to the Inquisitor to learn about clay. South of the graveyard. Hint, you've seen clay several times already. I look over at the mounds of dirt. Was I right in thinking that those, or if it's even on the other hand, and it's these weird pits that are the clay that are also locked by technology? Progressing the bishop quest line should help. But what if I hate the bishop? Also, hello there, Shug, and welcome to the stream. Well, I suppose I'll just wait for next week when the bishop comes back around and I'll have another little chat with him. Just need the clay removal device. You mean my hands? I say, grabbing at the ground. Eyebrows furrowed. I'm angry. Oh, I should have hucked my books onto the study table. Still walking around with these seeds, you know? Let's go ahead and spend... I look at the time, actually, and I look at my energy. We're just going to sleep through the day. Ooh. Actually, I'm gonna make some sandwiches. And then we're gonna eat the sandwiches, and then we're gonna chop down some trees. Having to wait a whole week just to chat. Because he's elusive. The bishop hides away. He doesn't like conversation. He hates talking to me. Oh my god, my chest is so full in here. I need to make that chest for my plants. Now I have more space here in my house where I keep putting things. Though I do also have the base chest here at the end of the bed, too. I can always, you know, use that. And hello there, Ginge, and welcome to the stream. Caco hates people who only move diagonally. I mean, I clearly just hate everybody that moves, so, that qualifies. And also, hello there, TV, and welcome. Do I have any remaining meats left I can cook? I do not. And I don't want to use up my carrots, because the carrots are for Donkey. And here I am, I've made this chisel. I'm not using this chisel. It's pretty much just taking up space in my inventory. So I'm going to huck it, as well as my whetstone, away in the chest. There's no reason to be walking around with them. I should probably do the same thing with my little pot of honey. I only need one more and I can unlock the cake. I have been lurking while I bake a cake for my cousin's birthday. I hope the cake comes out good. It was my brother-in-law's birthday the other day, and he had German chocolate cake as his cake selection. And that was very good. Now, they always have, or say, people have different sort of traditions they do, you know, different times of the year. You might do a particular special thing when Christmas rolls around. Might do a particular special thing when, say, Easter rolls around. Same case for birthdays. When they come by, you might do a little special something beyond just the obvious, you know, giving gifts to people. And something that we always do for my family is you get to take a pic of a particular dinner that you want and a particular dessert. I usually get or make a loaf of pumpkin bread rather than cake. Oh, see, along the similar lines is that for the dessert food that we pick, it doesn't have to be cake. So if it was, say, I want to have that pie. I want to have a little tart. I want little baby cakes. You know, mini cupcakes. Delicious. Those are choices that we can make. Just have to, you know, throw it out and be like, excuse me, parental figure. Yes, I would like this food for dinner and dessert this year. Thank you. My birthday last year, I had for my dinner that one egg sandwich that I had been talking about that I liked. And I had it then and it was wonderful. And then for dessert, I had a key lime pie, which was also wonderful. I am a big fan of key lime pie. Really? I find just citrus things in general extremely appealing. My mom usually makes lemon poppy seed cake. Ooh, that sounds tasty. I remember you mentioning of the key lime pie. Hell yeah. I just really like citrus, and I think I like them as desserts a lot because then it has that sweet and tart contrast, and mwah. My cousins tell me I make a mean key lime pie. Hell yeah. We don't have pies very often, but pie is pretty good. I think, though, I prefer more of the, I'd say maybe cream type cake pies where it is more of that mixed filling, like the key lime is all blended, so it's just almost like a pudding in crust, I suppose. I like them a lot. Though I suppose the kinds of fruit-filled pies I've had has been rather limited. During holidays, we'll do, amongst various kinds of pie, we also will have, amongst them, will be an apple pie. And it's always okay, but I tend to prefer the other pies we do. Or if we, say, have a berry pie, it'll just be, say, a frozen pie that we've purchased somewhere that you just have to heat up. And those are only ever just Honestly, for the most part anyway, I'm always kind of mixed feelings when it comes to raspberries and blackberries. Not so much because of their flavor, but honestly, just because of, I don't know if you'd say quite the work, but I kind of hate raspberry and blackberry seeds. They always get so goddamn stuck in your teeth. It's basically hell. They taste so good, but the seedy bits, exactly. Ugh! The seeds are hell. Apple pie with vanilla ice cream dollops is a lot better than plain. That is also true. Kind of, even by extension, paired with berry pie, vanilla ice cream and the berry pie is also very good. The seeds are bad, but raspberries and blackberries taste good. I know, they do. They're good berries. They're tasty. They're nice to eat. But the seeds... Apple pie is really dependent on the apples used. Also, a lot of recipes I've seen are really light on the spices. I can see both of those impacting it greatly too, yes. Even beyond the type of apple, you know, like a Fuji apple, Red Delicious apple, Granny Smith apple, is the quality of the fruit itself. This even applies to the berries too. Fruit is just so highly reliant on the seasonality and how fresh it is, it massively affects the flavor. So then, it seems it has been very long since I've been asleep and my poor guy is getting sleepy. Look at those Z's. I guess I should just head to sleep. What's worse, raspberry seeds or popcorn kernel shells? I'm gonna go with popcorn kernel shells because while I have had raspberry seeds get stuck in teeth and they're a pain to get rid of, the popcorn kernel shells sometimes get lodged in your teeth, or at least it has in the past for me, in such a way where it becomes painful. And then it's like hell. Gotta throw some honey butter into a nice tart apple? Or pink lady apples have always given the best results for me. I mean, I could even see where you live impacting both the fruit selection you have and the quality of fruit that you have, you know? If you lived, say, in an area right next to an apple orchard, and the apples from that apple orchard go straight over to the grocery store you're purchasing at, you might get some really good fucking apples. But if you have apples shipped out of season, out of state, out of the area, then those apples might be less than optimal. So it's like, fruit has all of these different factors that work into it. So if somebody's like, I hate apples, it might just be because both the kind of apple they had wasn't great, and the apple wasn't very ripe. So it just overall gave them a very negative experience with the apples. Can't have it all, though. Hard to get fish while landlocked? Yeah, the fish is the worst part. I live in landlocked state, and I really like sushi. And when I had gone down to TwitchCon one year, and went to a sushi place, it was so good. And then just silently I wished, oh boy, I wish I did not live in landlocked state so that I could have real quality fresh sushi. I got free blueberries out the door. Does that mean you have... Well, with that smile, I can't quite read what you mean. Do you have a literal little blueberry bush that you're able to collect from? And that's what you're referring to? Because that would be great. Alright, that frees up a little bit of space here in my inventory because I want to get nails and I want to get simple iron parts so I can make a little trunk down here. Yeah, there used to be an orchard nearby that would sell boxes through a fruit stand during the fall, but they don't do that anymore. That's like 2 parts. Cool that they did that, and sad that they don't anymore. There's a place near me that's got actual fucking good sushi. Same with me. There's a place I go to that I really like, and their sushi's pretty good. But if I didn't live in a landlocked state here, it would probably be even better. Ooh. I like there's the little spaces specifically for the trunks here. Look at that. Nice little layout. I put the trunk down and then we will build it. This talk is making me miss picking apples, rhubarb, and black currants in my grandma's garden, then making pies and crumbles. Oh. That sounds really lovely, and yeah. I'm not able to do that anymore. That is sad. Seed. I should probably plant these and not huck them in my trunk, actually. More like a blueberry patch. Wild, grown in the forest right outside our yard. That's cool. And I know I personally am very fond of blueberries, so that would double up with the hell yeah blueberry bushes. Also got some wild raspberry bushes that grow in our garden. Ah, I'm jealous. I grew up in a cabin in the woods built by my grandpa. There's an apple orchard, blueberry patch, and used to be a raspberry patch and some peach and pear trees. I miss it. Some dumb uncle raised the raspberry patch though. That would be really cool to have all of those different fruits available fresh like that. Damn.
By the way, hello there, the real Hieronymus, and welcome to the stream.
There was a period of time that I lived up in the middle of nowhere, but we were not cool and we did not have a bunch of sick fruit trees growing around to harvest from. I do remember there was one point where one of my relatives, grandmother or similar or something, when they had a house for a period of time, in their yard they had a lemon tree, and that was cool. I don't really remember eating too many lemons off of it though. I do remember though that she had an extremely old TV though. You know, the kind that would be in, say, all black and white and had that weird speaker section with the old rabbit ear antennae. She had one of those, and I was always kind of fascinated by it. The old wooden ones, yes. At least what I remember from my memory, which, you know, could be questionable, but that's what I recall. I also remember not really being allowed to be in that room. I think there was a lot of older furniture in there, and if we were hanging around in that room, we were pretty restricted on what we were allowed to do. And again, this is when I was a little very small child, so that's when the memories are fuzziest, eh? One of my friend's fathers found a few hazelnut trees in some guy's yards, and he went out and picked every single hazelnut out of the tree. Oh my god. The guy caught him and was pissed. I mean, if you went and took every single one out, I wouldn't be very happy either. Alright, now we've got lots of logs, so now we can make up some wood wedges. And we can make up some planks and shit. And we're going to go and clear up some of the passageways down here in my basement area. Wood wedges, flitches. I think we wanted some planks for some of those areas, so let's make up some of them too. He didn't even know the guy. Yeah, just wandering over. Oh, look at this tree. It has hazelnuts. Let me just take a few of these hazelnuts. And then he just starts picking. Guy in house runs outside. What? What are you doing? That's my tree. What the hell? Need some simple iron parts too. Yoink, pretty much. My hazelnuts now! Woohoo! Hey! I'm gonna make one more plank so we have an even number. And then also make up those simple iron parts. Boom, bang, bang. Trespassing? What's that? Haha! It's only trespassing if you get caught! Yahoo! Hey! You jump the fence and you start stealing all of their fruit. Yeah, he made it sound like it was just in the guy's side yard, not even in a field or something. You just are walking past someone's house, they've got a bike sitting out in their yard, and you're like, oh look, free bike, and you just grab it and go. That's almost like what happened, if a bike grew on a tree. This is getting cleared out now. This is gonna take a lot of energy. I eat several carrots. Easy. Look at that. Now we can run around down here, chat. What else is down here in this basement? Got a whole lot of nothing. We've got these the hatch is closed. Ugh. Oh, this one's not, though. Alright, I just found the best hatch. This is in the town. So while it takes me 100 million years to walk between here, town, and my home, I've now got an extremely good shortcut between the two of them. No more will I have to walk past that giant wheat field. I can just take a short little trip down the oh, look, you're Snake. Hey, Snake. He's busy. Oh. I follow him. Snake, where are you going to? Oh. And I instantly, I don't know how many people here have watched or know of Homestar Runner. And as soon as I said it like that, I was just thinking of their song. They've just got, oh, the sheets. Oh, where are you going to? And when you get there, what you think you're gonna do? Fucking... Man, it has been so long since I have watched Homestar Runner. They started posting more regularly, or relatively regularly, on their Twitter, and I think they've done at least 1 or 2 cartoons. I think they even did one for Halloween here. But I haven't watched them, and I really should. We even got their board game during their, I think it was Kickstarter, it might have been GoFundMe, that they did for a Trogdor board game. We got that. Though, since my brother is technically the one who got it, I believe he's keeping that away with him. Though, then again, it might be sitting here on shelf still. You didn't know that either? Nice. Well, now you do. Man, and both of these require wood beams, so I can't do anything about clearing out those spots. But I can repair this desk. You always think of the cheat no light switch raves. Is it the one where he flips on and off the light? Because then I think of the, I guess I think of the two. There's like the one where they're going like, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And then they had the one where they're flipping on and off the light where it's the techno chocolate, techno chocolate. That one's real good. Fisheye lens, oh, that one's also nice. The system is down. Oh my god, it's like taking a walk through the past. Teen Girl Squad will never fail to get me laughing. Teen Girl Squad, cheerleader, so-and-so. What a classic. Preparation place and a pallet. Does this mean I can store... You know what? Fuck it, chat. I've got enough resources to build this pallet. I don't know what this does exactly. I'm gonna put it down anyway because I can. Right there. Let's see what it does. back when you went to a specific website to watch a weekly video and they had their little section of Flash games. Oh. Guess this is just a general body storage then on that palette. It does palette stuff, yahoo, hey! Well, now it's time to build a preparation place. Though then again, if this is what the preparation place is already. Nope, this is autopsy table, so it is not the same thing. That is a great strong bad voice you can do. Hill. If you mean particularly with the Teen Girl Squad. Wow! Chickadee check on the emails. Always excellent. Homestar Runner was nice because there was a lot of internet cartoons, you know, back at that time. I'm gonna say 2 points. 1, I did not watch a lot of them. 2, Homestar Runner is one that I did watch a lot of, and I even recall at one point just going through fucking all of the things they had and watching everything. But obviously it's been some time since then, so it's not like I remember everything perfectly. But theirs was nice because they're sort of the wacky random or borderline wacky random humor that they would do was always very still grounded in the world. So you didn't really have particular characters. You didn't have one character that was just straight so wacky and then everybody else was completely serious straight man. So it helped make... It's like SpongeBob thinking back to it. How they have very goofy characters, but everybody contained some amount of wacky to them. So it helped ground the random goofiness. I still say, at least to myself even now, the Bucksonsoons. That is something I will particularly remember, is the using natural disasters as prefixes, suffixes. That movie was a complete waste of my 5 Bucksonsoons! Homestar is very wacky though, perhaps a bit too wacky. While he does range towards that direction, at the very least for Homestar, he's not really a regular recurring character anyway. You know, today's the Inquisitor's coming by. I might as well go talk to him finally. And his wackiness is still looked upon by the other characters kind of questionably, and they're all kind of like, Homestar, you're kind of strange. I'm leaving now. Your wacky is too much for me. The suck-quake of a movie was a total suck-nato of my 5 Bucks forest fires. There's a way to do the prefixes, suffixes. I'm looking around. Excuse me, Inquisitor. You're supposed to be here today. I do believe. Yeah, meet me on any mail day on Witch Hill. That's today. Where the fuck are you, Inquisitor? I'm waiting. Because I can see Guardman. Second Guardman. Ah, there's the Inquisitor. Well, we'll go ahead and just let him take me on the little trip up the top of the hill. But I would say probably there's an extent of Homestar lightly influencing the... I wouldn't necessarily say way I speak vocabulary, but probably more on the side of humor. The way I like to conduct humor, perhaps. And hello there, Djibouti. Welcome. You're here now? That's it. Bad sleep. You know, I didn't sleep very well last night either. So, I relate. Look, that guy just slapped a story at me. It is good to know that we will soon be burning another witch here. We are still torturing her. That doesn't sound very nice. He just laughed. But forgiveness is worth it. This time the burning should go perfect. We need to prove that no witch can escape our righteousness. We need to make some preparations here. You can aid the Holy Inquisition. We need some firewood for a nice warm fire, yes. And as many advertising flyers as you can get. I'll wait for you. The witch isn't going anywhere. As soon as we have everything ready, we'll burn her. Well, I guess we're going to make some stick figure pictures and get some firewood. Firewood, extremely easy, so I'm not going to worry about that one quite yet. The flyers, however, we're going to need those desks and some paper, huh? I'm looking down here to see if there's also anything in particular that says anything about specifically flyers, and I'm not seeing that, so I don't think we should need to maybe paper crafting at most here, seeing as that creates clean paper. Might need that, but we need a desk at the least. So let's go ahead and run back and see about making a little desk. My upstairs neighbor and her boyfriend got into a fight at 5 a.m. A lot of crying and yelling. Ooh. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good time for you. For them either, honestly, I guess. And as I'm removing these, I was kind of hoping they would drop seeds or something, and that doesn't appear to be the case, so fuck those plants. I really wish I liked this game more. It seems like such a fun time. I mean, okay, this is a two-part answer here. One, watching some games can seem like, oh, that game looks very enjoyable. Wowie, wow, wow. It doesn't necessarily mean you'll enjoy it. And by extension, just because a game can be fun, doesn't mean it's fun for everyone. As much as many people like RimWorld, it might be, again, what I had installed, or I needed different mods installed of what I played of it. It was a little bit on the boring side. It just felt like there was something missing. I don't know, it didn't quite grab me. And maybe I just needed to play more of it, or even start in a different time, get a different person that, you know, oversees you or something. I don't really know. Gosh, yeah, bounced hard off RimWorld, but like Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, so I know Dwarf Fortress has a shit ton more on it, and I haven't played Dwarf Fortress. But I have also played some sort of similar, you know, management style games to RimWorld, and I've liked them. But RimWorld just hadn't been clicking with me. And you made the comment that it's, you're making the comment that it's better with mods. I did have mods installed, so I don't know if I just needed some additional variety type mods or what, you know, because sometimes that can be the case. The base game is there, it's missing something from you, you install some mods, and then you really are into it. Maybe I didn't have the right mods. I'm not really sure. I have my books. Can I look about extracting them? You love me for some Dwarf Fortress? Yeah. I want to try out Dwarf Fortress at some point, too. What does it take to make the desk? Flitch and nails. Okay, let's go get 8 flitch, 8 nails. And am I gonna check out the CDDA update at all? I would say currently, right now, no. As for the moment, the time I have to spend just pleasure playing games is pretty limited. Because my focus right now is completing art commissions and then looking and peeking at games to stream. So that the time I have for other activities is very limited. So I need some different time slot for it. If you remember what mods you had, I could run through and possibly recommend some other ones. Well, I do have a mod list put together, so I can grab just the link that I have for it, slap it down at you, and then you could take a look. Whoops, I am knocking over my water bottle there. Oops. The bees, they are the bees, Djibouti, yes. Got the flitch. We wanted the 8 nails. Wait about a month after the 0.F comes out for more CDA. There's gonna be a ton of great additions. I'll have to keep that in mind at least for going on by, because I definitely liked playing CDDA. Because I haven't played a ton of it. I've never gotten very late in the game, especially. Oh, I see now my morgue, the bodies sign, has changed from being 0 out of 1 to 0 out of 2 because of that palette I made.
But yes, chat, the bee emotes slowly come closer to completion. I'm very excited with them. Every time I get one all together, I just look at them and go, oh yes, looking excellent.
I'm very fond of them. Alright, desk. I would love to just place it perfectly positioned beneath this heart, because it would look really nice, but I don't know what kind of space I need to make sure that I have room. You know, I don't know how much you have to cram things together here in Graveyard Keeper. I can also stick it down here where I can't even get to it. Oh, jeez. Let's go ahead and put it right here, what's above this nice little label-y spot. I like that. I am playing it right now. I'm mainline this game like a drug user would mainline heroin with CDDA. Don't blame you. Here's clean paper. Prayer for faith. I'm not seeing any signs of flyers though. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna do flyers for him. I wonder if I could buy some from the poet, or alternatively, that perhaps just takes a different sort of table crafting station in order to make them. But I can't imagine it's going to be something like that writing supply. Perhaps I'll go ahead and unlock this paper crafting. I see no signs. I also see here's clean paper requiring some river sand, which I don't have. I need to do more of the bishop. I checked the... That's a moon, chat. The night is becoming day. This is it. This is finally it. We're gonna talk to the astrologer. Now is the time. And hello there, Steve-O, and welcome to the stream. It is true, today is Mother's Day. To the extremely high amount of moms in chat, happy Mother's Day to you. Chat, if you have a positive relationship with your mother, make sure you tell her happy Mother's Day. But if your mom fucking sucks and you have a terrible relationship with her, maybe, don't. I know not everybody has a great relationship with their parents. You already did. Good. Already called my mom and Nana this morning. Excellent. I woke up and my parents were already gone, so not around to tell my mother happy Mother's Day, so I will be doing so later. I texted my mom just a little bit ago. Very nice. It's hard being a single mom of 2 kids, especially when you're a single male. Oh, I forgot! There's the apples here! Can I gather up apples from any of them? Yes. Oh. Basically, it makes it a little bit like Moon Day. Becomes the day to get some apples, too. Huh. Some more apples. Are those the only appleable trees? Man. Apple pie time? Ugh. I wish I could make some apple pie, but I can't. I don't have the recipe for that. And hello there, Grum, and welcome to the stream. And I don't really care about collecting any more berries. I'm gonna say fuck it to that last one. I can pick these flowers. Don't care about that. I walk away. And now we walk up to the lighthouse. Oh, Astrologer. Oh, hell yeah, there he is. It's finally time, chat. Hi. Are you the Astrologer? I used to be. Now I'm more of a lost soul in this dead-end world. I'm the new graveyard keeper, and seems I need your help. Everyone needs something, except me. Knowledge brings only sadness, young man. You seem pretty happy. Your trivial needs are meaningless to me. So there's no way you can help me? Oh, well, let me see. You're looking after the graveyard. I am. Pretty smart. Shh. Quiet. Bring me a skull. It's pretty illegal, but who cares about that stupid Inquisitor's law? Why? If only I had one on me. The talking one. Jerry? Well, he's kind of my friend. I don't think it would be appropriate. No, I just need a simple skull from any old dead body. Alright then, Astrologer. Just give me a few minutes, alright? Now, it is perfectly in the morning here, chat. I think, because of my shortcut, I should have enough time to go from the Astrologer, back home, grab skull, come back. Wow, you seem happy. Why don't I insult you, fucking old man? Fucking young man, as we just glare at each other out of anger. She can now assign all those berries to her hotkeys and start munching infinitely. Hump, 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 hump. That will be me in the future. Now, where was that shortcut hatch? Right there. I sneak in. Really want to mention something, but I don't want a backseat. Well, no backseating. If something horrible happens upon me delivering skull to Astrologer, being friends with Astrologer and Inquisitor at the same time, where did I keep my skulls? I believe I moved them over into basement church chest. Got it. I run there. Halfway through the day. Come on. I wish I could... Oh, man. As I'm about to say, I wish I could run faster. I think to the fact that I have that speed potion, and that you're able to make those acceleration potions. Man? If only I could make a ton of them. I guess if I made an alchemy table, I could potentially make many. I feel very concerned about someone owning a skull pile. I don't know why you would be concerned about something like that. Is there still a run button, or did they patch it out of beta? I think... As I think to the controls earlier, I think you might be automatically in run mode all the time. And you would click a hotkey now to turn yourself into walk mode, I think? But I might be wrong regarding that. But I feel like I had that as an option in the menu regarding run. But I could also be misremembering. I know there's a mod that lets you sprint for energy, and that might be true too. And unfortunately, it seems I am not fast enough. So we'll have to. So we'd have to wait until next moon day in order to do anything for the astrologer. Here I am standing next to Astrologer, skull in hand, and he's just like,
Sorry, you're too slow, young man. Gravekeeper, if you really wanted to, give me that, you should have come back with it,
The original run also took out your stamina, I think, from what I remember seeing years ago. It's entirely possible, but I don't know, I shrug. I've only played Graveyard Keeper on the recent end, not in its early days. I'm just gonna put Skull in here for convenience, and since I'm here, I'm just gonna slap the fucking fat in here too. Hell. Put away the apples, put away the mushrooms. And the sticks can be put away also. Now, it is the Sunday, and I saw Bishop run past me while I was hanging out with the astrologer, so I'm gonna run over here. Oh, Bishop, are you here? Excuse me, I would like to continue. No, slow. This keeper must smell real funky walking around with pockets full of body parts all the time, but I'm not walking around with them all the time. See, look at my inventory. There's no body parts here right now. Teehee. Ooh, my carrots are all ready. While we're waiting for Bishop to get here, let's go ahead and collect them. And then we can plant the seeds, and maybe I'll just go ahead and... Ooh. Maybe I'll take a moment and make some of the grave markers again. Ah, dang it. Not enough wheat seeds. Need to go out and buy some more seeds now because I am out of cabbage and wheat, so I can't grow anymore. Throw the crop. I should really keep all the crop waste out in this chest rather than my indoors food chest, seeing as I can't make anything out of the waste. I imagine you put them into the compost heap if you have that. So take that out, put away the wheat. I'm gonna leave the stack of 30 carrots in there, and we'll take my 22 and put it out for Donkey. And away the crop waste goes. Okay. Oh, hang on. Before, again, as I've already commented, and now I think back, recalling, memory. Yes, thank you, memory, for remembering things for me. I make wooden crosses. Oops, I didn't mean to do that one. I guess, Make 2 more. There we go. 1 and 2. Wonderful. And then we can go huck that. That gives me a pretty nice amount of red points. I should just use up all the logs I collected from chopping trees and just make a shit ton of, say, grave items and just whatever the fuck. That way I can get up my points, so I can get that circular saw made, and so I can get that wooden beam. Okay, and away those go. How are my wooden crosses looking? I don't see any of them breaking down right now, so that's good. Hello there, Bishop. What am I supposed to do? As you are now a cleric, you should be involved in our blessed activities. I've decided to open a soup kitchen for the poor near the cathedral. It'll help me improve my image. Apparently, when they're hungry, my good looks stand out more. So, I need a lot of cheap bowls, and it seems you have clay deposits just in front of your church. Literally. All I needed to do was talk to him, he would tell me about clay, and I'd have it fucking unlocked. This entire time. Make some bowls for me, and I'll give you a clerics beginner's guide. I'll give you your first few blue points to start with. Also, I'll gladly buy any bread you have for the soup kitchen. For a special price, of course. I am, after all, representing his will. And look at that, that unlocks sand for me too, which means I can use it on the goddamn paper in the basement? Everything is looking up. By the way, hello there, what's it, and welcome to the stream. He wants 20 fucking bowls? Oh my god. And GLRP, hello. And look at that. Finally, chat. I've got the clay. After years of graveyard keeping, I have it. I can make my little claymation animations now. Alright, chat. I'm gonna make a little story. I'm gonna make a little clay man. And he's gonna go on little clay adventures around the world. He's gonna beat up his clay enemies. And I'm gonna make him a little clay wife. And then they're gonna have little clay children. And then they're gonna live happily ever after. Finally. See? Oh, not enough energy. I eat my sandwich. Couldn't you use the cadavers for stop motion? You know, I have never considered this idea. I could use the corpses for stop motion, you know? Get them worked up on a series of string and kind of puppet them around like they're the little marionettes. That's not a bad idea. Just have to figure out how I can make some string. Like he teaches me how I can get some clay. That way I can make him some bowls, and the first thing I do with the clay is make the stone repair kits. Thanks for teaching me how to get clay, sir. Haha, here we go. I fix up my graves. The most macabre stop motion ever designed by. You know, actually, now that I'm phrasing it like they're marionettes, that is not very stop motion. That's just a puppet show. Oh, my energy! Again! Wait, actually, I don't want to eat sandwiches. Let's finish up my carrot cutlets for more inventory space. And there we go. I should also go ahead and just straight hut my repair kits over here in the trunk, so it's not taking up my inventory space. I also should run into the church so I can do my nice little weekly sermon that I keep failing at. Look at that. See, now my graveyard's all fixed up. Oh, and now I could make some more stone graves. I should make some grave fences for some of these little spots too, because my quality now is at 19, which I think is very good. Can't remember how much that cost. 50 silver, huh? Here we go, chat. It's time for the sermon. Will I be successful this time? Who knows? But I'd like to say another few words. 1, our church is great. 2, you, in the audience, guy in the back, saying nice, You're great. Thank you for the faith. And now let us pray for this blessing. Oh. Can't be 3 losses in a row. Great sermon. Yeah, really great. I appreciated that sermon. Thanks for doing it again, Graveyard Keeper. Bye. Fail. It's so dark in that church. Yeah, I don't have any candles. You can see particularly up here, they're not lit at all. I don't have any other candles hanging around in here. See, look. Stoodler over there just, it was okay. And then he just leaves. Man, at this rate, Miss Charm will never love me. Now I should go ahead and dig up some sand, though. Then I could get the paper. I need ink, though. It says it's crafted at the church workbench. But look at my technology. Hang on. Business of faith. There it is. The flyer that the Inquisitor wants. We need to get these blue points. That way we can unlock some of these. Like I see over here, we can get even fancier graves shit, you know? Ooh, marble. Man, my graveyard would look so good if it was just filled with marble. I can't get any of them right now. I need the science points. And I know that those special notes give science points, so I need other things that provide science points. But right now, don't really have any. No, Caco, don't fall down that rabbit hole. That's what took me 64 hours to beat the game. But everything needs to be marble. Just think of the beauty and the quality. How high it would be if everything was marble. Well, yes, my graveyard was perfect, I must admit, but my life? Does that mean you neglected to woo Miss Charm? You were never able to impress her? Just spent all of your time tending to the graveyard, making it beautiful. The graveyard would be marvelous. You got it. I get it. I got the joke. Like, marvelous. But you said marble. Like we were referring to, material-wise, marble. Extremely impressive. Everybody loves it. Applause all around from everywhere. Guess what? You also get a clown honk. It was just that impressive. Wow. So am I essentially able to just infinitely dig away at this here sand pile or a clay deposit and just get sand forever? It seems I think that dig only gave me 1. So I suppose it gets to a point where there's less returns over times. I live for the honks. Cruz. We all live for the honks. And so, that was a total of 3 clown honks. That means everybody has just had added an extra 3 years to your life. Rejoice. Itching for a boink? For you, Skelly? Boink! There it is. Now look at that. My clay, my sand. You know, I'm gonna need a place to actually be making those bowls. So I think I need to maybe learn a little bit of technology around here somewhere. Place for burning corpses. That's not it. Church bench. I don't think so. Book writing doesn't seem like it would be accurate, but here, down in the concept of dirt. I know the other ones are the concept of wood and concept of stone, but something about the concept of dirt. Particularly humorous. But here we go. Boom. Unlock the clay. Oh, and then next will be ceramic firing. And then we can have these nice little ceramic jugs. Finally, yes, the idea of dirt. Finally, the technology that has allowed me to get the clay, to get the sand, has been me being able to understand what is dirt. The concept of bones is humorous. Very sophisticated golf clap for that. Wow. Gonna lurk and try to eat some solid foods. All right, wish you luck. Good luck, what's it? Now, where do I make the potter's wheel? It says I can make that. Do I make it over here in the church basement too? I'm going to assume yes, because then that fits with the fact that I'm making theology things, and that's seeing as Mr. Bishop is the one who told me about the clay. Okay, my next guess is that it's going to be over at home, since that's where the wood pieces and the stone pieces are, so maybe also dirt goes at home? The home for dirt. Dirt home. I would also like to fix up these fence posts here that are all getting, you know, knocked over, covered up in plants. It would also make my graveyard look tidier if I was able to fix those up. Here we go. Build. Potter's wheel. There it is. Need 2 stones and some nails. Nails are not a problem. I might as well just go ahead and make those first. And I am also running low on iron. So I'm probably going to need to go run off and mine out some more iron ore too. Not too much longer. And then we'll chop down, or not chop down. I don't know who would describe, you know, I'm chopping down this giant rock. No, I pick it. This rock, decimated. I hold the rock in my hands. Wait, I put down the rock. I look at old wooden anvil. With a wrecking ball. I rub my hands together above the anvil, destroying it. I grab the potter's wheel, and I put it where the wooden anvil was previously. And I craft it out. Wham, 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 bang, and here it is! Completion. And now, water. Him. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. And now, we make some ceramic bowls. I hope that the ghost from earlier helps you make pottery. That would be nice. You know, we haven't seen our ghost friend in a long while, huh? It'd be nice if we could have a little, you know, pottery making time, like a little pottery club together. You know what else would be nice? is if I could go over to the pottery dude in town. And I'd be able to have like a little pottery party with him. If a dwarf mines so deep and greedily that a mountain collapses, have that dwarf then cut down the mountain? I don't know if you'd still really describe that, though, as cutting down the mountain. Pottery pals! Oh, that'd be such a good name for it, too. You'd go over to the town guy and be like, hey, pottery pal, are you ready to, make some clay pots with me? What if they hated it? And they looked over at me, kind of made a face? Dude. Can I drop these on the ground? I'm the only pottery in this here town, see? You need to leave. I just look over at him. Oh. Ooh, that was bad blood. Look at that. 3 white skulls now. Now I'm gonna harvest out the flesh. That one wasn't so good. I'm just going to put flesh back in here. Not the blood. I'm gonna have to drop. Well, I'm just gonna destroy blood to free up the space because I'm lazy. And then we'll go ahead and just stuff the flesh back up inside of him. And because my energy's rather low and I'm rather tired, we'll just leave the body as is. And take him away. Good meat, but bad blood. I probably got into some arguments with family members or something, you know, built up that bad blood amongst them. Let's put him next to the flowers, I think. You know, actually, after I've placed that down, I don't know if I actually really would have liked that there, because it makes it a little bit awkward to walk now to my trunk that's there. Too late. I throw the body down into the grave, and I just cover it up with dirt. That one. Now it needs a nice little fence post. I don't have any. I need to make some fences. And then hoard them here, because I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 graves that have no fences on them. And they would look so much better if they did. But now, it is nighttime. I am sleepy. It is time to go to bed. Think about it. Meat tastes good to some people, but blood does not to most people. I could see that's why you could describe it as good blood, bad meat, bad blood, good meat. But you know, not every time I've extracted out blood, it has taken away red skulls. That time just happened to do so. But hello there, Shadow, and welcome to the stream. However, I have some bad news for you. I look over at the time. I look back to chat. It's the ending time. This has been real good. Finally, the true goal of getting clay has been accomplished. That's it. That's all I ever wanted. Graveyard Keeper can now quit his job as Graveyard Man, and he can now dedicate his life to doing little claymation stories, which honestly is going to be a little bit difficult, seeing as he doesn't have any cameras or anything in order to film or take pictures of it. But hey, you can set it up like a little puppet show for the people in town, and he'll be quite happy with that. But yes, thank you everybody for coming on by to watch. Thank you for those who have followed and who have resubscribed. It is very nice and appreciated. And as Skelly over there has used the command in chat, so you have the convenient link for the second round of voting for Chat's Choice. Vote there. Whatever game wins is going to be played at the end of the month there on May 30th. So, cast your vote. I'll play it. You come and watch it, and we'll all have a good time. But for now, we're at the end of the stream. So again, thank you everybody. And I see Steven now is playing some Xenonauts. And I have accidentally typed down the game rather than his name. Chat, if you want, go on over and watch him. Have a good time. Have a terrible time. I don't really know. Hopefully good time. And I see Wickwack's there's clapping too. Hi Wickwack. Bye Wickwack. And farewell to everyone else as well.